Hey, friends. So today I want to talk about how, as a venture builder, as an entrepreneur, as a person running multiple businesses, also building a community of blue collar founders, how I'm able to stay organized and how I plan my days out. So at the beginning of every week, I dump everything in my brain down into a single Google document. And so it's color coded. Here you see it. And it's just got everything that's listed out that is in my brain. So there's different companies that we work for. There are programs that we're doing. There's Andy, myself as a person, and the things I've got to do on a weekly basis. So I just brain dump those all down into a piece of paper. Now, a couple of things that does. I have spent years running around in chaos, shooting text messages here, doing this, sending messages, to-dos, actions, blah, 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 on and on and on. And it's overwhelming. And it's overwhelming for the person who is receiving those messages as well, because what I think happens is that as our brain works and we have ideas and we send that to someone, we have just changed their course of path. So if that person was doing an activity, we have now just changed them and now we're focusing them on something else. And so that person feels like they're in the middle of the water, getting tossed around in every direction by a visionary founder. Visionary founders have great ideas, constantly coming up with new things, but they're taking their people and flushing them in 1,000 directions unless they're clear. So what I've done is gotten really, really diligent about brain dumping everything down. Now, that's good for the person receiving, but it's also good for you as the founder, because now you're free. Your brain is clear. You're not constantly task swapping and mentally going all over the place because you've wrote everything down into one clear, concise document. Now, what I do then is I give that to my executive assistant. So that's someone who I've had on our team for about a year now. And it is the number one hire that I would encourage anyone to get, because time freedom. It gives you the freedom to have the time to now do what you're great at, your superpower. Every founder has a superpower, and you need to stay and operate only in that superpower. And that will take your business to the next level rapidly, as long as you have the right mindset and resourcefulness. But the executive assistant, so that, call it whatever you want. Call it chief of staff, call it executive assistant, call it EA, call it virtual assistant, call it any sexy name you want, operations leader, project manager, any of those things. Someone that you can give your list of stuff to do who can go and start tackling those lists for you. So now what I do from that point, so I've created a list beginning of the week. I've given it to my executive assistant. And now what she's going to do is she's going to go and take and decipher all of those tasks and see what she can do. Now, we've helped other business owners find executive assistants. So we've got the network to plug into that. They're awesome. They're fast. They're effective. They're communicative. And so if you need an executive assistant, just reach out. Comment below, DM me, whatever, and we'll get that taken care of for you, because it is a mind-blowing experience of how wonderful they are. Okay, so now I've made my document, given it to my executive assistant. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to focus on the 3 to 5 things that I've identified are my superpower and that will help me move the needle. So there's a couple things. So when I wake up, I've got to get grounded, rooted, and secure in what I'm going to be doing for the day. I do a couple different things. I read a Bible verse. I read 10 pages of a book. Right now I'm reading The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren, rereading that. I read it years and years and decades ago, and I'm reading a chapter a day, 10 minutes a day. I then exercise, and at that point, I'm ready to start my day. And I've identified 3 or 4 tasks that I can do that will help our businesses move the needle. For me, that's some social media content, because that's an awareness campaign. For me, it's talking to our business leaders. So I talk to them every single day, and that is just to stay in tune with the business, to encourage them, to guide them, and to help them navigate this journey, because this is very hard. Business ownership is very hard. And so I always say together is better. So in our businesses, we've got different skill set operators who are running them. They're little ninjas. And I get in and plug in and see where I can help them continue the momentum going and stay unstuck. And then I shoot videos like this every single day, because I have a big initiative for 2024 to put out more long form content. Zero expectations around what that will do, other than just trying to share what I'm doing, share what I've got going on in my life, share how we're doing things. And then I am a business development, sales oriented CEO, right? So some are operational, some are business development, some are financial. I'm a business development, sales oriented CEO. So I spend a chunk of my day doing outreach, talking to other founders, building our blue collar founder community, reaching out to other business owners to see how we can help. So that's a chunk of my day. So I've got social media content, awareness, sales, direct bow and arrow approach to the market. That's my day. The rest of the day, which is about 4 to 5 hours, is spent looking at the to-do list, is spent exploring, is spent learning, is spent growing, however I can be of value to our community. Now there's fires every single day. So I'll spend a chunk of that on there. Every day there are problems with something. But I've now created a structure where I can first get everything out of my brain. Second, give it to someone who can help me. Third, identify the 3 things that I can be doing to move the needles in our businesses and our initiatives. And then 4, filling in the gaps with fires, to-dos, phone calls, exploratory things, learning, growing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, if this is helpful, I hope it was. Let me know in the comments. I'm just sharing the day in the life of a venture builder, of an entrepreneur, of someone trying to make a bigger impact on this world through business ownership. All right, friends, my name is Andy Smith, and I thank you for coming along on this journey with me and appreciate you being here. And if I can help you in any way, let me know. If you're looking for a great executive assistant, let me know. We've got a plethora of available people who are vetted for you. And if you are a blue collar founder and you're looking to join a community of like-minded individuals who are coming together to learn, share, network, and grow our businesses in 2024, happy to talk to you about that as well and extend an invitation to you. All right, friends, rock the day. Let's keep rolling. And I appreciate you.